Hello, beautiful people. You're welcome to Manor Podcast, proudly sponsored and powered by Top Manor Productions. I am your host, Tabot Brandon. And with me here today, I have a very special guest on the other side of the entertainment industry, where I'm talking about someone who is a promoter, a nightlife manager, an event manager. I'm talking about someone who is an entrepreneur. I'm talking about someone who has risen way back in 2014 with fellow and major artists like Mike Monster and Blaze B. So now, before I review to you who our special artist is, and our special guest is, I am going to tell all of you to please subscribe to Manor Podcast. So anytime we drop a video, you are the first to know about it. So now let me take you back to who is our very special guest. Now I'm talking about Mr. Ryamz. Mr. Ryamz,
Yeah.
thank you very much for honoring us, sir.
Thank you, bro.
So you're very, very welcome. So now, to our guest, can you give us a brief about you?
Rhymes, Mr. Nightlife, like most people call me. I'm a promoter, showbiz promoter, nightlife promoter. I do events. Showbiz as a whole, I'm a showbiz promoter. That's it.
Okay.
And aside that, I'm an entrepreneur. I do business. I own my own businesses, and also I own an entertainment company. Yeah, where we organize events for artists, Cameroon artists, foreign artists. Yeah, we do concerts, we do parties, outdoor parties, and more. So that's just what I do.
Okay.
It's called Seaside Entertainment. Quick one.
Okay. Caesar Entertainment. So now let's go deep into event management. A lot of people don't know what the event managers actually do. Event management is mostly about the fact that someone working behind the scenes, and other people just see what's in front.
The results.
Yeah, they just see the results.
Yeah.
So how can you briefly explain what event management is like?
Event management, like the event manager or like our management team, Seaside Entertainment. When we are booked for an event, we come in, we set the logistics, everything that you people see out there, from the stage, from the sound, from everything, drinks. Like you come to most parties, you see the drinks, you see everything put up together. That's for the event management team. That's what they have been doing behind the scene, before you see the beautiful moment, before you see the time of the ambience, the time of the party, the burst. They are still at work, observing how it's going. The manager pass around and check the clients and so on. So all of that put together is event management. Yeah, you manage the events, you manage the clients, you manage every aspect that comes with that event for it to become a success. So that's just it.
That's
Manage the
beautiful.
event.
So now, what about the promotion part of it? Oh, let me not go to promotion first. Let me say nightlife. There's a lot about nightlife that I feel is very interesting, but people have not for the past many years. People have not really explored that area, and I see that it's a very potential topic. It's a very potential step to start with. So, what is it about nightlife that you're very specialized in, and what is expected?
Okay, nightlife, let me say, for the past few years now, showbiz Cameroon entertainment has actually been gaining some space into the nightlife, and that's what it should be, because showbiz showbiz as a whole, talking investors, talking promoters, talking fans, talking everything that concerns showbiz. Showbiz as a whole, it needs nightlife, because most of these people in the nightlife, be it the ballers, there you can find the ballers, there you can find investors, there you see all those people enjoying life.
Yeah.
Those are the people that have that passion to put in money, to do business, to also support as fans. Yeah, so in the nightlife, you have about 80% of the people you need to promote show business. That's why I said for the past few years now. Before it wasn't like that, but we have been trying. I myself have been trying a whole lot to infuse nightlife into show business, Cameroon's entertainment. Like you see sometimes when I do these outdoor parties in Limbe and Maxim's Hotels, exactly, I do most of my events there, and most of other events they book me to manage. Seaside Entertainment book to manage the event. We always try to see how we can use Cameroon artists, though sometimes we bring foreign artists as well. But most of these events I've been doing with Cameroon artists, urban artists, from the Mike Monsters, from the Jovi, Kosi, Stanley Eno, in fact, everybody, right down to the young waves right now, like King Luca, Loic Sumfor, and lots more. In fact, I don't even think there's any artist that's really out there that have not actually booked or maybe managed this event in the country. That's how much I have, how far I've gone when it comes to event management. And we're not talking about urban artists.
Yeah.
We're talking of Petit Pays,
Okay.
Sami Diko, Kosibe. These events, they differ. Yeah, sometimes it will be a live event with Petit Pays, with big platforms like Limbe Festival, Arts and Culture, with under the patronage of the Ministry of Arts and Culture.
Okay.
Yeah, we did that for like 5 years, and trust me, it was one of the biggest events we had in Cameroon for that time. Before the crisis and so on, we had to stop Festac for some time. I was working with Festac for 5 different years, 5 different editions. That's the platform we did live with almost all the artists, the Makosa artists. Then now started bringing the urban artists in the scene, like the Mr. Lius and everything. It was out of our recommendations. Okay, music now has really changed face. It's not just about the Mani Bellas, the Petit Pays, the Coco Ashante that we should be bringing. Let's add Mr. Leo. He came up with a song that's good. On va gérer. At that time, I was there. I was doing that work at the back. Me and the person I've been working with for the past 15 years, Yusuf. He's the manager now for Treasure Launch. We're managing Treasure Launch together, but I moved because of the project I have, the recent project I have now with Naira Marley that's taking a whole of the time for me. So I could not really be stable with one company, working with one company. This tells me somehow to focus on these projects. The end of the year is actually my time for me to work on multiple projects. So one company can't just hold me down because maybe they are working with me on a salary or something. So those are the events we have done so far. And to infuse now the nightlife with show business, to infuse the nightlife with show business.
Show business, yeah.
We actually work with some of these urban artists. You see, I've worked like 3 outdoor parties, mega outdoor parties with Mike Monster. Okay. We hit Jovi 2. Then we were working to work with Motherland 2 on a project with Stanley coming this December. Okay. And Loic Sumfor will be there and in 1 week. Yeah, I think 6 days. Next week Friday. That I'm inviting all of you at the Belluna Guest House. It's an outdoor pool party where you'll be having Loic Sumfor as guest artist, and trust me, it's gonna be heat. Yeah. So when we bring these young artists, we'll introduce them to the ballers well, and that's where the money is. That's where the money is. You go to an event, you get a whole lot of those guys getting to love you, love your arts, promote, support your arts. You understand? So that's what we have been doing over the years, and I think it's really working. And we did something too with Sinfest, with the brand I was managing, Juices. Yeah, Sinfest is actually one of the Juices is actually one of the official nightlife brand or club or lounge that's working with Sinfest alongside Akaza here in Boya. Yeah, and we have been working for Sinfest. On Sinfest projects, you see that nightlife coming now. It's a whole lot of flavor. Where at the Moliko Stadium, you'll be having the concert and everything, but now for the ballers, because they really don't want to stand at the stadium there. They prefer these artists come to them and they have a moment with these artists, lifestyle and so on. So trust me, it is a great stuff, and we are preparing something to November 23rd. See with Sinfest, the Frenzy is always in Limbe at a B-side. It's always at the B-side. That's how Sinfre's program. After all the concerts, then the last day now, they have this outdoor beach party now, where you see these urban artists. They perform to these ballers. They get closer to these ballers, and businessmen, people enjoy the nightlife. Trust me, that's where the money is. That's where you can easily get an investor. So there's a whole lot that nightlife has to do with showbiz, Cameroonian show business. Yeah, so with that, trust me, a whole lot of results are coming up. And these guys actually love these artists. But due to their own reasons, my guy would tell me, bro, I cannot go and stand at the stadium at Paco Vita because I want to watch a Burna Boy. Why not you bring me Burna Boy to an outdoor party in Limbe? So the same thing I did now, why bringing Naira Marley in Cameroon, I have to do now 3 cities. Do Boya, Limbe, and Douala. Douala is for the outdoor party. Douala is for the concert, for the masses. People cannot really afford that much. Then now for the ballers, for the tables are 1 million, 2 million, 3 million for 4 persons, 6 persons, 10 persons. I now take you to Limbe, where it's that location people always come for the outdoor party because they see like Limbe, like a vacation city where they just leave to go enjoy, have a good time of vacation. They take their reservations, they book their rooms, and they come for their parties, their outdoor parties. Trust me, it's massive, and it's a beautiful season for them because they actually taking a vacation. Limbe is that kind of city, where people leave Yaoundé, go to Limbe to enjoy. But even before the crisis, people were flooding Limbe every weekend from Douala, Yaoundé, the north. They go there, they relax 2 days, 3 days, they go back to their job on Mondays, and that is it. But unfortunately, things happen, shit happened, the crisis happened, and a lot of these people don't really come around anymore. But things have started changing, and we can now see a lot of people, like big events like the Apple Squad. Actually, I'm part of it. Every edition of Apple Squad, that's actually one of the toppest events we have in the country, organized by a group of young men, successful men. They come from all over the country, all over the world. America, but they are Cameroonians though. America, South Africa, everywhere. They just come together. They host one of the biggest parties. I think in the Anglophone region, that's actually one of the biggest. Yeah, you have Apple Squad, you have Simfest. Then now we have this Naira Marley coming up. Okay. Just like we have Coco Beach in the French region that hopefully I will still be part of as well for this year because we have been having discussions. So we want to bring that Anglophone crowd to Coco Beach because Coco Beach was more of French thing. But now, when we look at the ballers in Cameroon, majority of them are Anglophones. Yeah, majority of them are Anglophones. So those are the people who have that money to spend and want that money into showbiz, for Cameroon showbiz to live alive, to come alive.
Okay, I don't know about the audience, but I'm going to cling to that pool party that's coming up, and I'm not going to miss it. Well, you have explained a whole lot about event management, about the promoter aspect of you, but now let's go back a little bit. Ryamz started as an artist. And somewhere along the line, you kind of, I don't know if you ended it or you just put it on hold and switched to a nightlife manager, event manager, promoter. So what changed?
Okay. Actually, me doing music back then, I say my last track was released 7 years ago. That's how back it's been. So facing challenges, normal challenges like every other young artist. Be facing challenges like financing your projects, keep it up to your standards. You know, all the branding thing is a whole lot of money. Still a whole lot of sacrifice because you have to not do like every other person. You want to be the star. You want to stay back home. You want to be scarce. You want to do a whole lot of things. For you to do all of that, trust me, there should be some fun, heavy fun somewhere funding that lifestyle. So I started all by myself, did my songs, did my projects out there with renowned producers, renowned video directors. I tried my whole best to invest on myself. But trust me, after getting into it, I'm a go-getter though.
Okay.
I go out there with my projects. Yeah, at that time, I was really one of the most played Cameroon artists on channels like Boom TV, CLTV. They sold me for free. Maybe because they saw the energy, the push. Thanks to John Jompa, he did a lot. Thanks to Tony Nobody, they did a lot. All of the TV and radio promotions I got for free with my projects without even a dime. I just left Limbe. I went to do what I had to do music. That was always in my mind. That's how intentional I was with my projects and my music career. I did a music video. I do 2 music videos. I moved from Limbe to do what I had to do music only. But after being in that field, I observed a whole lot of things. I said, an artist, you need to have that money coming from somewhere. And music doesn't really need just small money. It needs a whole lot of money. We are not talking of 1, 2, 3 million. It needs a whole lot of money for you to be out there, mainstream. Trust me, you have to put in all these things together. The talent, that is not really up to 50% of what the music industry really needs.
Yeah.
The talent was there, or maybe the talent was developing. Now you will start talking of promotion, distribution, all of these things. They are different sectors, different sectors into the music industry where you need to touch all of them for you to be doing music business. So I was not really touching all of them because of 1 or 2 reasons. Maybe finance, the network. Because after some finance, there are a lot of people who have invested millions in the industry. They don't make a dime. They're making a dime. Bringing to that problem that we have a problem of structure in Cameroon. An interview with Tony Nobody on Canada, I think 2 months ago, 1 month plus. Yeah, he brought this up because at that time, he noticed that I was trying to do something because it was a problem I faced. So I now had to come back to see it behind and say, okay, let me try to be one of those people to solve these problems.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
even it's not me being an artist, let some artists out there benefit from this project. We did Master at that time. And at that time, Tony Nobody was with me. We were together on that project. We work on Master Network. That was distributing Cameroon music from TV, radio, discotheques, roadside, everywhere. So an artist come with their project, they give it. We created already a network where you just drop your song on it. You, the artist, don't have to go out there to market your song. Those are the things now that's needed. And now that was solving distribution. Cameroonian artists, their song should be distributed out there. Let it get to the people. Let them listen and judge if they like the song or not. But when the song cannot even go out there, trust me, you're wasting your time. You're not doing anything. So from that part now, moving to promotion, what I do right now, I still see this as solving the problem because it's one of the main things. Like we'll take, for example, there are projects that came up like King Luca. When he did his song was everywhere on TikTok. But they will not know who King Luca was.
Okay.
Yeah, so artist management, they should always be thinking about the promoter.
True.
Get your promoter on board. That's why I always give a big shout out to the CEO at Unoma, because at moments like that, he knows what to do and who to use. And he knows who to hand over. Okay, let's do this. Now I think this artist is ripe enough. Let's put them out there. And me, I already have the platform. I just take these artists that are ready for the market. If you see recently, I don't just say I want to give you a platform. No. If I give you a platform where you're not ready, trust me, you waste that platform and you actually will go down. I cannot even be performing at my own events.
True.
But I have the platforms. But I don't need that platform because I have not walked to that level of that platform. So it's a waste of time for you to come and sing your I Love You song or your rap on a platform where it should be selling you up, but it's selling you down. They listen to the song, they say, fair. Those guys, they have high taste of quality, especially these ballers from Boya, Douala, Limbe.
Yeah, they know
They
what
have their
want.
money.
They actually know what
They listen
want,
to more
what they
Nigerian
want
songs, they want to do more American songs. Sometimes we bring an artist to put them on stage and say, bro, now what kind of artist is this? Manager, move that man. Put different man on the stage for one of the main artists. They are actually so much about their enjoyment. They don't care who you are. They should promote you. They don't give.
So what can you say about, because you just mentioned that there are artists that come, that these people who are actually looking for where to invest, they don't find that satisfaction in these artists. So how can you advise them, especially these artists, especially the ones that are just growing? How can you advise them, or what path can you tell them to take to get to the level where they want to get, assuming that you know what can promote them, assuming that you know how high they can go with a particular potential? Like, what advice can you give?
Yeah, like I was saying, I was getting to that. I always want to promote an artist when the artist is ready. I'll just tell them to be patient, because looking at my story, to let them, most of them out there know, because a lot of artists contact me, they want this platform, they want this. Sometimes when I observe, I know a whole lot of artists in the industry. I observe a whole lot. Meaning the lowest artists you think I cannot know about, I know about them, because that's my interest.
Okay.
Some people will contact me, the thing I don't know, they start introducing themselves. I know them from way back, how they started, and I'm observing them. And I've called some, say, bro, you see you, trust me, you're good now. Let's do something. I always want to advise them to work first. Cameroonian artists are not working. Seriously. Cameroonians are not working, not just the artists. They don't follow up process, grow into it, and now they wait for the result. They don't know how to follow that process. I always advise Cameroonian artists to keep the work going. When it is that time, people will call you. I think on promotion part, before me being on this project, until now, I am handling a project all by myself with Naira Marley. It's work. I didn't get out from nowhere. So Naira Marley is not it's not just it's just any artist. Naira Marley is one of the toppest artists African has.
Yeah.
Talking of the three most influential artists in Cameroon, in the world from Africa.
Okay.
You have Arafat, you have Fally Ipupa, you have Naira Marley. Yeah, you have other artists that have their influence, but you see those three, you don't mess around with them. They have their energy, they have their style they came with, they have their ways of talking, their lifestyle, and they lead a whole lot of generations coming behind them. You get, with that direction. They're talking about influence. So I didn't just get there. I worked for it from first tag to personal events. Bro, I've been into event for 12 years.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how much I've worked. And if today I'm taking Naira Marley for a Cameroon tour, and by the grace of God, we'll be putting our flyer for Europe tour with Naira Marley, trust me, it's a whole lot of work. It's a whole lot of work.
Okay. So now we're talking about artists outside Cameroon. Now we have Siwa International. You know, he came with a whole drive about the 80-20 campaign. Yeah, saying that we need to focus more on what Cameroon has to make, then make the little percentage of what another country has to make an impact in Cameroon. Now, that 80-20 campaign was like all over. It went all over and over. Then now, talking about you bringing foreign artists into Cameroon, how did the conflict appear, and did you expect, or did you see some negative impacts in your line of work?
Yeah, and about 80-20, I'm actually an advocate of 80-20. The 80-20 thing with CY, we have actually been working towards it for years. And trust me, anybody that's a lover of art would definitely want things to go to that direction, because it gives value to your own. You cannot be giving value to people out there and you're forgetting your own. It was just a situation where CY International is trying as much as possible to get Cameroonian stuffs, Cameroonian culture, Cameroonian products out there more than the foreign products being consumed in Cameroon. we are not even talking about the war. We are not talking about the war. We are talking about Cameroon. So when you're talking about Cameroon, you should put Cameroon first. So this was just changed online. It's a narrative that was changed online by the Nigerian people. They perceived it differently. They actually thought he was trying to block Nigerian sounds from coming into Cameroon. No, that's not the situation. And I think it's very much okay for us to choose what's ours first before whosoever. So I've always been an advocate for that. And I was actually surprised I got bashed online for bringing more of foreign artists in the country, of which I've, for like 14 to 15 years, I've been hosting events with renowned Cameroonian Makossa artists, legendary artists like Petit Pays, Sami Diko, Bendika, lots more. In fact, I've hosted almost everybody when it comes to that line of artists, from the Coco Ashante, almost everybody. Then coming down to the urban artists, from the Blessed B, from the Salatiers. In fact, I've done almost everybody. Down to the new waves now, like King Luca in the industry. So trust me, I think I'm the wrong person for people to be thinking that for. Before even this is even bringing foreign artists to the country, because I just recently started doing foreign artists. There's 2 years now that I recently did Kate from Nigeria. I did LG Kenya from Congo, and Jaiva, Tanzania, Portable, and now Naira Marley coming up.
Yeah. So. Okay, now maybe let's just have a quick one. When it comes to the human aspect of what they expect, especially for their events, it's always so how can I say, it's always so difficult to, if the human itself is always so difficult to please. But now you have been on another level on event management, especially about the events of King Luca, Stanley, and Monster, and all those artists. So now, what are some of those challenges you face while trying to please what they expect? Or have you ever been in a case where you bring up an event and it does not really rhyme with what is expected? And how do you work to fix that?
Okay, I'll just go directly to what happened. Naira Marley wasn't actually banned from coming to Cameroon like people think. It was just a situation where information just went out there that Naira Marley was banned from coming to Cameroon. But that wasn't the case, because I spoke with CY Entertainment myself, CY International, sorry. I spoke with CY International myself, and I confirmed. I had a long call with him for like 1 hour, I think. Yeah, we really had a long call. And even the main organizers for the events at that time, Prince Inobi, I actually had a long discussion too with him to get the insight of what actually happened. It was a situation of which it was about authorization. They didn't get the authorization, and I think we are working on that right now presently. And about our events with Naira Marley in Cameroon, the 2026 tour, it's more of cultural exchange, and also creating a platform to sell Cameroonian arts, because the main flyer of this event will be out pretty soon, like really soon. You will be seeing Cameroonian faces on it. Naira Marley was just a tool to be used to put out this information. He's a superstar. We can't take that away from him. And with that, his superstar, with that, his stardomship, we will use his stardomship to get more Cameroonian cultures, Cameroonian artists on that stage with him to benefit from that platform. So it will be more of a collaboration, and also to tell the Nigerians that we are actually here not to hate on Nigerian music, but to collaborate, to do cultural exchange.
Okay, there's this one thing that is always said, and I think Mike Monster has always pointed that out. He always say that the love for the Cameroon music is not there. It's not from the population. Like, population does not really support the arts of their musicians. So now, is it about the work that the artists need to put in? Let me not say artists. Let me say everyone in the entertainment industry? Is it about the work they have to put in, or it's about the support that comes in, that has to come in from the audience?
Great. It is about industry structuring. We had this conversation, I and Tony Nobody on Canada, the same conversation, this topic you just brought up now. It is about networking. If Ryamz is there to organize every event, there should be an actual nomad preparing artists, preparing his artists to be ready for the market. There should be a streaming man. There should be a Renee Immortal who understands the music streaming and the music business to be connected with all of these people you see. They are connected together. Where a label, if you're thinking of opening a label, a music label, you should be thinking of how you want to move with the structure. You must have these contacts. That's what makes the network. You prepare an artist, you push it to the promoter, push it to the distributor. It cannot be you and you alone. Trust me, it should be a team, a whole team. You must not work with them directly, but everybody with their dreams and everybody with their own side. They build this thing all together. It is a network from year to year to year to year. They take this art. Now, when you put out an artist there, we don't prepare all of these things. Trust me, you have good songs. Cameroon have damn good songs. You put out these songs out there without putting them up the right way, without calling a Renee Immortal to work on the artist, streaming, registrations, and so on, without calling a Ryamz to work on the first shows to introduce that artist to that market, to his market, promoter market. You meaning all these things to put together, it needs, that's what a label works on. Mm-hmm. Before you see a label, and don't sit and you just sit, you have a good artist, you sit and you relax and you're expecting that you book the artist in France, you're expecting to book, no, it's a whole lot of network. That's why managers are what they can do with their contacts. If I be an artist manager today, I will not sit back and say, okay, I have my good artist. I'll go out there and see how to put that my good artist out there. You understand? Now, put this artist out there first before you start thinking that the crowd, the population have not received this artist.
Okay.
Okay. You will always say Mike Monster on shows. It's not coincident. They love Mike Monster. You always see Jovi on shows. They will love Jovi. One of the first shows that Jovi ever went out when he stood indoors for years. One of the first shows, it was mine, down there in Limbe. At Salento, when I was managing Salento. Trust me, that's one of the biggest biggest indoor party and the most sold out show I've ever had in my life. The Jovi night sold a whiskey, champagne, all the tables, whiskey, champagne, expensive whiskey, champagne, all was sold out before even 7 p.m. of that day. So there's no event I've actually sold that fast. There's no event I actually sold that massive. Yeah. So
that's like the most memorable event you've ever.
Perfectly. Jovi himself felt the event. When I made a post about the event, I posted it online. He came, he commented. He was very good at commenting with most of those posts because trust me, he loved to see that. He loved what we did because you having the managers are different. We can have two different managers. Some we work more for their events to be more successful, but they still have the same Jovi on that same platform. You get?
Yeah.
My show with Jovi, trust me, let them bring shows. I'm telling you, what I had at Salento was mad. It is on Salento's page, they can go check and so many. So it is not about these artists, it's about their network. That promoter doing their job. Same like a Mike Monster show at Deuces was massive. Mike Monster outdoor party and Maxon's Hotel, massive. So it's a whole lot of work we put in to make sure these artists, this event sells out perfectly well. And this is what the label should be working on. Who is to contact at what time in an artist's career when an artist is ready. From there, you do your marketing on TV because it's a network. as you're doing everything, all of those things, they have their time frame, what to put out at what time, what to do at what time. You put these artists out there, release their songs, send it to that network, and it's working, and it's working, and it's working. Before you know it, after some time, when you know your artist is ready, get to the promoter on its own time. Just like that, you just see things start happening. If that art is good, trust me, it must go. It passes. So there's no magic in it. That's just it. That network. Though there are a few songs that are just there, like hit songs. There are some particular songs that just get out there and just survive like that. But that is not what should be used as a graph to measure an artist.
Okay, Mr. Nightlife, what is the next thing that the audience should anticipate from Mr. Nightlife?
Big thing. Okay, presently I'm booked, but I'm not fully booked for December and January. November, December, January, I'm not fully booked because I still need project. I have that energy. I can work on too many projects.
Okay.
Yeah, I am having King Luca next week. And we're having Stanley, very soon we'll be putting out a flyer. We already have outside a cultural night with Tata Kinge, Lucky Wanda. Those are some artists we picked from different regions to have a cultural night. We usually do that. I recently did the last one with this man on his platform, DJ Dexman, who is actually in the UAE now. He's actually one of Cameroon's best DJ. He's been doing great for Cameroon, promotional wise and so on. He's a promoter too. He's been doing a lot. Trust me. He also works in the club as a DJ, but he's a very good promoter. We did his event there in Limbe, Cultural Night 2, Bakwere. We just put together artists from Douala, from the Littoral region, the Northwest, Southwest, put all of these things together and these artists together, and we had a cultural night. Trust me, it was a boom. So we'll be having same thing this year. That it is doing titled Dance and Culture. The flyer is out there. Yeah, it will be at Maxim's. And the Nigerian artist Naira Marley that's coming January. We have Apple Squad. That's one of the biggest events we always have annually. That is coming up. We have Cocoa Beach, meaning there are just a lot of events coming up. But like I said, we have that energy to work on too many projects.
Okay, Ryamz, do you have something else to say to the audience before we leave?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Ryamz, Mr. Nightlife. I want to tell you to keep watching Manor Podcast, powered by Top Manor Production. So trust me, follow them, enjoy it, because they have lots and lots of surprises coming through this platform. Keep watching. Keep supporting Cameroon Entertainment. Believe in it. And support your artists. Yeah, support your artists. So as the artists are working, support them. Okay. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Same name you have. You always see Ryamz, Mr. Nightlife.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nightlife. And if you're just joining, this is Manor Podcast, powered by Top Manor Productions. I remain your humble host, Tabot Brandon. And please don't forget to subscribe so you'll be the first to be notified each time we drop another episode. Thank you very much. Catch you on the next episode.